I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next.
me.
Okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to West Valley, California. In fact, we're going to visit the West Valley Mental Health Facility. I find it quite interesting indeed that a group of frauditors would choose to audit a mental health facility. Well, for obvious reasons. Now, one of the frauditors seems to have a rather foul mouth and can't control his F-bombs that leave his mouth. Oh, there's probably a good 24 of them that come out in less than a minute. But at any rate, News Now California, the little leprechaun, I call him the midget, the foul-mouthed midget. Yeah, he's behind the camera on this, so let's sit back, relax, and enjoy. Oh, don't forget, we have to report this video. The link will be in the description box. It has mighty foul language. Be warned.
Viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey guys, News Now California, out in the community of West Valley. I'm at the West Valley Mental Health and Health Center. I'm out here today with No Thanks, San Joaquin Valley Transparency, SLO County Observer, and Tulare County Cop Watch.
I find it rather ironic that a pack of wild hyena frauditors would choose to audit a mental health center. No kidding. Well, they really need mental help, but they refuse to seek mental help. No doubt about it. But they're going to go in here today and exercise their First Amendment rights. Now, someone, please, help me to understand how this is going to protect our American rights here in the United States of America. Well, the short answer is it's not going to help one bit. This is just a pack of yahoos that wants to assert what they think are their First Amendment rights, when in fact all they're really doing is getting clicks and views on their pitiful YouTube channels. I think there's about 5 different frauditors here. I only recognize 1 or 2 of those names, so let's carry on and watch what these idiots do for a living.
I refuse to screen.
Freezing these screens? Yeah. I see. And then 2 in 1.
That screening, is that policy or is that law?
It's policy.
I know this is starting out a bit slow, everyone, but I have to give some context to it before we jump right into it. Now, the idiot's asking, is it a law or is that policy? What is it? Well, the guard says it's a policy. These guys are going to have a problem with having their person searched and going through a metal detector before they enter. Now, if you think about it, that makes perfect sense to me. This is a mental health facility, and the people who go there, let's just say they're not thinking quite clearly on all 8 cylinders at times. That's not to say that we all do, but these people apparently have some issues that they need to work out, so no one wants to get hurt, no doubt about that. But let's see how these idiots react to a policy and not a law, because we all know that policies never trump the First Amendment rights of true Americans, no doubt.
A few moments later.
I think the guard asked for you to be screened. Everyone that walks in needs to be screened. So if you wouldn't mind, it's just it's for safety. It's for safety.
That's policy, right?
Correct.
Right.
That's our policy.
Yeah. It's not the law there.
It's our policy. That's a very good question. Is it the law or is it policy? It's policy.
Yeah, if it's not law, we can refuse, ma'am.
Is that true?
Well, you can't wander around in the building with items.
Your business. Official business.
Still have to be screened. No. Then you can do whatever you want.
Well, that's a policy, though.
And if it's not law, it's only policy. Yeah, if it's only policy, it's not law. So.
Well, it's about safety. It's about safety.
Well, I do this for safety. We're not here to hurt nobody. Yeah.
Well, but the way that we verify that is
Imagine if the world was.
The group of frauditors, as a matter of fact, the frauditing community in general, seems to think that this is some kind of violation of the Fourth Amendment against unreasonable searches and seizures. I don't understand how that is. When you enter a secure facility, common sense would dictate that you have to be searched for any contraband such as a weapon or possibly illegal drugs. But these idiots don't believe in all that. They think they're above the law, that they can do as they please, and they are going to do as they please. Except today, they ran into the wrong sheriff. Now it's going to take a bit of time because this original video was about 38 minutes long, so we're going to cut through some parts, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Stick around.
A few minutes later.
You can't deny people services in here, and you can't go around searching people when they request services in here. Your policy is violating the Fourth Amendment right. That's why we do what we do. We have channels that explain this.
Yeah, we're not in here to create havoc or do something illegal or nefarious purposes. We come in here to educate. So that's why we say if it's policy, we don't have to adhere to policy.
With our tax dollars, we pay you guys to do a job, not to overstep the boundaries and violate people's rights. That's not what we pay you guys for.
You have to be screened before you come in.
Don't you know that that's a violation of people's Fourth Amendment rights? You can't deny people service to come in here, and then to demand to be screened and search people's purses, which I just witnessed twice. That's a violation of the Fourth Amendment right.
I don't know who this clown is. He's one of the West Coast Frauditors, and I'm not familiar with all the West Coast Frauditors. Maybe somebody can help me out because I'd love to go to his channel. He sounds like he got a real cocky attitude and a smart mouth. Yeah, but he lets out a lot of profanity. So if I put some of his videos up, I'm going to be busy editing out all that profanity. But he gets a real smart attitude with the sheriff in just a couple of minutes here. How is this a violation of his Fourth Amendment rights again? I don't know. They're only asking you to walk through a metal detector and sign your name and show your identification. So how is that illegal? I don't understand how your rights are being violated. If you had real, true intentions just to come in there and film, you would comply. But you don't. You want controversy so you can upload to your pitiful YouTube channel and make some money. Well, let's see how this turns out, sweetheart.
You have to be screened before you come in.
You said that's policy. Yeah, you said that's policy, and we said that's not the law.
Go educate yourself now.
You have to be screened before you come through the doors.
You said it 3 times now. I will deny your request again.
You have to be screened before you come through the doors.
Are you a robot, sir?
Are you an AI?
How can we be screened before we come through the doors, sir? The screening is inside the doors. So you're telling us something that doesn't make sense. How can we be screened before we come inside the doors?
Some Americans don't like their 4th Amendment rights being violated, sir. It's anti-American what you're trying to do. You're a traitor to this country. And now America's watching you. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. I hope you think about that tonight. You're just a security guard.
There's no reason, sir, to have your hand on your gun.
Apparently, this babbling buffoon and all the rest of the frauditors have never open carried a firearm. Well, that would make perfect sense because none of them have been in the military, and those who have didn't stay that long. They were court-martialed or they were dishonorably discharged. But at any rate, when you wear a pistol on your belt, that's just a natural resting place for your hand. No doubt about it, it doesn't mean that you're ready to draw your weapon, but in this case, maybe the sheriff is anticipating one of these idiots is going to draw down on him because they have refused to cooperate with the screening process. The screening process is there to ensure everyone's safety, not just the people who work there, but the people who are coming in the door. We never know what mental state they are in that day, and they may want to cause harm to someone or someone else. But these idiots don't care. Remember, they're only there for clicks and views on their pitiful channels. No doubt. Let's continue.
Moments later.
I would respectfully ask you
respectfully deny your request, ma'am.
To leave.
Respectfully deny your request.
But you're starting to create a disturbance.
Their feelings, sir, my rights are not subjected to anyone's feelings in America. You see how wrong again you are again? Again you're wrong, sir.
0 for 2, sir.
0 for 2, sir. You are a traitor to America when you behave this way.
It makes you sovereign.
And you cannot ask us to leave, ma'am. You work for us. Actually, we can ask you to go back to work. Go back to work, ma'am.
Thank you for taking your hand off your gun.
Yeah, go back to work. Go back to work now. Walk of shame.
Please help me now. Please help me now. Please. Let me in.
A few points to make here. First off, they don't work for you, idiots, and you don't work for anybody. You upload videos to YouTube, and if it were not for YouTube, you'd have nothing. You wouldn't have 2 dimes to rub together. Now that we have that straight, let's get another thing straight. That's not the walk of shame. These people have a job to do, and they don't have all day to stand there and babysit you. So they're going to go call the police. No doubt about it. And interestingly, some guy seems to be having a breakdown in the back of the room there. He said, "Let me in." I guess he's tired of waiting, and maybe he's been agitated by these idiots with cameras. You'll notice here, one of the idiots is going to exit the building. At least we have one frauditor with common sense. Yeah, I had to lower the volume on that clip, but I'm telling you, that was loud, and I would definitely be exiting the building right now. Of course, I'm not a frauditor. I have common sense.
5 minutes later.
Another violation, another 4th Amendment violation. Shame on you. Hey, every time you do that to somebody now, you're looking at people's purses, know what you're doing, man. You're a traitor to this country. Shame on you, man. You pay your rent, and you order your dinner, you eat your food. You probably watch cable and go to the theaters with our money, violating our 4th Amendment rights. Shame on you, man. Look at, you should tell him no, because that's wrong. That's violating your 4th Amendment rights. Searching your bags. They shouldn't search your bags, man.
This guy is a real clown. I know that somebody out there knows this guy. Please get to me. You can find my email address under the About tab on my YouTube channel. Either one of my YouTube channels, you can find my email address. Get back to me and let me know who this guy is. I'm going to put him on blast. Oh, man. Violation of the Fourth Amendment. Why? Because they ask you to empty your pockets and they want to search your purse? It's for everyone's safety, like I said before. Well, I won't call him that name. Let's carry on.
Moments later.
So you guys are creating a disturbance now.
You are.
So now you have to leave.
You are.
Okay?
We have clients who are
Don't
very
touch me.
upset.
Okay.
Film
Don't touch
them.
me, rude. Is that really your last name, rude? Don't touch
Why, you
me.
have a problem with that?
Don't touch me. Your breath stinks.
Do you have a problem with that?
Get the away from me.
Why? This is in the public.
Get the away from me.
This is in the public.
Get the away from me.
This is in the public.
Look at this. Touching me.
This is in the public.
Get back. Get
Why?
back. Get back.
This is in the public.
Get back. You're not a police officer. Get back.
This is in the public.
Back.
This is in the public.
Get away from me.
You get away from me.
Look at.
This Frauditor's a little punk, isn't he? Yeah, he needs that chip knocked off his shoulder, but you see, as long as he's there with all his buddies, he has courage, no doubt. Now, if they weren't all there, and they weren't all recording, could be a different story entirely. These Frauditors feel fearless with their camera. And he said this guy's not a real cop. I think the guy is a real cop. He's either retired or he's off duty, because it says right there, Los Angeles County Sheriff, and then it says security underneath it. So he could be retired and just working a security detail, or this could be a part-time gig for him. Either way, if he's not a sheriff, he couldn't wear that insignia. So he has been trained, he has been certified, and I believe he has arrest powers, because I did see a pair of handcuffs. Now those guys in the blue shirt back there are for Allied Universal Security, but this guy's a real cop.
Don't hit me, man.
You know you're not supposed
You
to.
just hit me.
You're gonna
I'm
lose
in
your
the public. I'm in the public.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you the
Do you know
right
how
to
many
hit
people
me.
lost their job because of me?
Sure, I've got witnesses and I've got film that I haven't hit anybody.
Yeah, you did. You
Have
bumped
I
right
hit
into
it?
me.
Have I
You
hit
bumped into
anybody?
me.
Stupider
You
than
hit
you
me.
think.
Oh, okay.
Got my witnesses. Got my witnesses.
You're a damn fool.
Okay.
You go around bullying people like that around here? Why do you think we're here? Because of you.
No, because of you. I'm not bullying you.
Get back away from me.
This
You're
is public.
violating my personal space. I think you're the one that needs
You
help.
have none.
You're the one that needs mental help.
You have no personal
You're the one that
space.
needs mental help,
You're
sir.
in public.
You need mental help. You're about to lose your job. I'm sure you already lost it.
I think that's what's wrong with all frauditors. They're just so upset that they can't find a job and everybody else has one. So what they want to do is go in and cause problems and try to get people fired. Yeah, because misery loves company. Isn't that right, frauditor? Look at you. Can't even take off your dark sunglasses. That's how afraid you are that somebody will recognize you. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, I want to know who this guy is, because he's getting on my last nerve. Probably doesn't have any hair under that hat either. Yeah, no doubt. I see the guys that wear hats, at least frauditors, don't have any hair. Yeah, I guess I'd cover my head up too if I didn't have any hair. What the hell? But anyway, he's going to leave the building shortly. Won't that be lovely to watch?
And I'm asking you to leave.
I'm saying no. I'm denying your request, respectfully.
Okay.
You can go call the police if you like.
Okay.
But get the away from me.
This is public.
Get away from me, dude. You're violating my personal space.
You have no personal space.
I have no
You're in
personal space.
public.
Bread stinks. Get away from me.
Okay?
You've already bumped into me with your stomach.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have. You're gonna lose your job.
Now ask me if I care.
I know you don't care. Look at you.
You're on the working frequency.
You think you can go around treating the public like that? I'm here on official business. I have it in my pocket. It holds up in court, believe me. I've done this many times. I'm the biggest channel in California that does this. You're a idiot. Get away from me.
Well, I have 3 points to make. The first one is, he said he had official business there. Do you mean that you've escaped from the Mental Health Institute and now you want to turn yourself in, sonny boy? Oh, I understand perfectly now. Well, the next point is, why do you drop so many F-bombs and MF-bombs? And why isn't this video age restricted on YouTube? Well, not to worry. My people can take care of that for you. Even though it does have 152,000 views and it is 2 years old, it's probably a moot point right now. But we'll make sure you don't make any more money on this video, even though it's not on your channel. It's on some little leprechaun's channel. And then finally, when you said you're the biggest channel in California, made me think of San Joaquin News, San Joaquin Valley News. Is that you? Yeah, I never saw a picture of San Joaquin Valley News before, but he said it's the biggest channel in California, and that guy's got close to 250,000 viewers. So I don't know, is that who this is, San Joaquin? Yeah, I apologize if it's not. But anyway, we'll figure it all out. Let's carry on.
I promise you this. I'll take it all the way. We have attorneys.
You touched my arm.
Stay off the drugs, ma'am. Quit drinking.
I'm asking you nicely again to step away from my personal space. This door behind me doesn't open. I have nowhere to go. Get the away from me. I have nowhere to go. The door behind me doesn't move. You're standing in front of me. Get away from me. Now you're holding me here hostage. Get away. Get away.
Look at this.
Can you get the employee away from me, ma'am? Can you get your dog off me?
Look at this
Get
guy.
back, doggy.
Look at this guy.
Get back, doggy.
There's no personal space in public, he says. What a dumb.
Speaking of being dumb, this is the dummy behind the camera. Another babbling, blubbering buffoon of a bird brain. That's what he is, 50-something years old, and has no life, has no job, has no retirement prospects. What are you gonna do in another 15 years if you're still around? Are you still gonna be frauditing out there with your cane, taking your medications all day, sonny boy? Yeah, I don't think these frauditors think. Oh, I know they don't think, but they don't consider what's down the road for them. Not at all. They have no clue what their retirement years are going to bring them. They're going to be on the dole because they don't have any money. They never worked a job in their life, and if they did, they were fired from it. Yeah, that's what you have to look forward to, sweetheart. Wearing a baseball cap backwards. I would expect that from a 12-year-old kid, not a 50-something-year-old man. Grow up already.
What's your badge number? 596. Rude.
The white shirt.
You're gonna get me a million views. You like to go around bullying people like that come in here? You have weapon?
You just touched me. Please do not touch me. Please move your arm away from me.
You walked into me.
You people are psychotic in here. Not the people that come in here. You guys are. Her and you.
Yeah, you walked into me.
You
walked into me. You walked into me.
Do not touch me.
Just be quiet.
Do not assault me.
Just be quiet.
Get back away from me, dude.
Do not assault me.
Yeah, you just walked into me. Nice try, idiot.
Do not assault me.
Nice try.
Do not assault me.
You're impeding my fucking mobility.
Do not.
You're impeding me to move.
You're watching too much reality TV, dummy.
This is the third time I've asked you nicely. Move back away from me.
You see, these frauditors always want controversy. That's all they want. They could care less about the First Amendment American rights that we have here in the United States. All they want to do is stir things up. They want to stir the pot, get people upset so they make a mistake, and then what are they going to do? Oh, they're going to file a complaint and a lawsuit, and they're going to try to get the people fired. These are real nice guys, aren't they? No doubt about it. Well, we're going to have to fast forward through some of this high quality content because I see the video is getting rather long. So let me cut out a few parts where they get kicked out and we'll end it there. How about that?
Eventually.
She won't identify in this hiding. We'll get her name. We've got her photo. Look her up on Transparent California.
Look at how close he is, guys. Look at. He won't even let me leave. He won't even let me leave. Look at. This guy won't let me leave.
Now wait a minute, I'm completely confused here. This idiot's been standing here for over 20 minutes talking about he couldn't leave because the door behind him was locked and he had no space to go. It looks like he just left to me. It looks like he just left because the cops have just arrived. Now unfortunately, there's supposed to be a part 2 to this video and I couldn't find it. If anybody can go to his website and find part 2 to this, please send me the link because I'd like to know what the cops say. But I think that there's no part 2 on purpose because the cops said, look, you gotta go. Yeah, because frauditors never want to show when they're kicked out of a building. But I'll show you a couple minutes here at the end where he says there's a part 2. But really, this is the end of the video right here.
You the supervisor, man?
Yeah, well, the supervisor's in route.
Phil.
Deputy Jorge.
Jorge, so you're aware, you're going to educate him that we can go in there and film?
I still don't know the whole situation. I just wanted to make sure he was okay out here because you guys are surrounding him.
Oh, yeah, he already told us. He already told us that we can go and film.
Yeah, but let me double check. I don't know the whole situation. Let me just get his side of the story. Then I'll come and get your side of the story. And then the supervisor's coming. It's no biggie.
Can you do me a favor and meet us over at CPS?
Oh, where's CPS? I don't even know that.
Right over there. It's the next door.
Well, I'll talk to you guys right here.
His side of the story is that
I gotta hear from him.
Film.
I gotta hear from him. I don't know what happened.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's open to the public.
You want to make a report? That's fine.
Yeah.
Security with the white shirt. Hell yeah. He held me like this, and I got it all on video too. He wouldn't let me go, bro. Yeah.
We'll figure it out right now. Let me see their side of the story.
Yeah.
And then we'll do it here.
All right.
Okay?
Sounds good, man.
All right,
and their screening policy, that's policy, bro. That's violation of the Fourth Amendment.
Yeah, it's not law.
Let me find out what's going on, guys. Let me find out. I know you guys are telling me stuff that I have no idea what's going on, okay?
Well, that was the end of part 1, and then this came up on the screen. It says part 2, the conclusion coming, but I couldn't find it on the idiot's webpage there at YouTube. So this is his landing page. If you can go over there and find it, like I said, send me the link, but I didn't see it. But I tell you, one thing we have to do is report this video because it has way too many F-bombs in it, and how it slipped under the radar and became monetized is beyond my belief. I don't understand this. But we have to send frauditors a clear message. If you're going to monetize your nonsense on YouTube, that's one thing. But you're going to have to learn how to speak right. Yeah, these F-bombs, these MF bombs, and everything else. And why were you talking like that to a lady? You apparently weren't brought up right. Your mother and father didn't bring you up right, that's for sure. You got a foul mouth. I'd like to know who that guy is. I don't know if that's San Joaquin Valley News. I don't know who that is, but if it is, I'm going to stay on top of him. But at any rate, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did. So many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail, bro. Go ahead, put your hands on me.
bro.
Put your hands on me. No reason to have.
I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, ma'am. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, ma'am. No,
Actually,
that's
you
the
do.
law.
Salam yahala hamdullah. Allahu akbar. Harknuika nakra. Ula wala fafatay.
Greetings, Dr. Dave here. There was a great deal of confusion when I posted yesterday about my members only section. I will never charge to watch content on my channel ever. Let me repeat that. There will never be a charge to watch any videos on my channel. The members only section I was referring to is strictly for live streams. It's optional. You will never pay one single penny to watch anything on my videos or live streams. It's completely optional. If you would like to join the channel, it's up to you, but it will never cost a penny to watch anything on my channel ever. Now, let me get on with the public service announcement. Hello everyone, Dr. Dave here. Due to high demand and interest, Dr. Dave has decided to create a members only area for all his subscribers. Several badges and emojis are currently present. I'd like your feedback. What kind of badges and emojis would you like to see? And right now there's only one level you can join at. Let me know what other levels you'd be interested in. I really don't want to charge people extra money for an early view of a video. I believe that everyone should see the videos when they become available. But if you're really interested in something that I can provide, let me know and I will look into it. But for now, enjoy!